In this video, I'm gonna show you how to produce a track similar to the Kid Laroi's newest song, Girls, which has that early 2000s R&B vibe. Think like Justin Timberlake, Timbaland, Neptunes. Here's a preview of my finished track. So in my opinion, the easiest way to get started with these types of beats is to actually start with the drums. What you'll notice if I zoom in here is the kick is in MIDI and it looks quantized, but it's actually not. All we're doing essentially is adding a sample delay, make sure it's linked so it's not starting exactly on the grid. The other thing is these velocity changes. Playing around with different stuff like that can help with the bounce. This clap, so right here, this is where it would be quantized, and you can see the clap is pretty far off. Next, what I'm gonna show you is all the percussion elements. So one really big thing that I've learned through videos of Timbaland is using breath. Sounds corny, but stuff like stuff like that. So what we have here is this like wide perk, this first one that comes in. Another shaker here. We have a rim. And again, playing with the velocities is really key. And then the next thing I added was this sub. I use my synth, the OB6, but you can use literally any sub. So here's everything so far. So going into the guitar, let's just play the main chords by themselves. Notice how much space there is until we get to this lift. And then back to it. And then I went ahead and added these little accents. Super simple. It's the same thing the whole way through. And then this little riff. Now I gotta shout out my boy Infinite and Gatekeep Sounds because this sine lead came in clutch. A lot of times in these beats, they'll use like clavinet, they'll use like chord stabs, and then they'll use almost like fake sounding strings, but like on purpose. I think it's because back when they were actually making these originally in the early 2000s, they were using the Triton a lot. Make sure that whatever sounds you're picking aren't clashing with the sounds you have already, and that also you're trying to pull stuff that's authentic to the era. This is the only part that like doesn't really make sense on its own. But again, if I play it with everything else we've got going on, nice. And then here's everything together. I hope this video helped you guys out a ton. And if you want to learn how to make melodic guitar trap type beats for the Kid Laroi, click this video right here. Peace and God bless.